Coming at you from the Steel City, you're listening to Poor Man's Podcast, Pittsburgh's premier comedy podcast. Your weekly dose of humor, hosted by Chris Hopper and with a new special guest each week. And here's your host, Chris Hopper. Woo! Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Poor Man's Podcast. I almost forgot the name for a second. I'm your host, Chris. Along with me, as always, it's the wonderful, it's the beautiful, it's the talented, it's Shaylee, baby, everybody.
Hi.
So excited to have you here, as always.
So excited to be here.
And Danny could not make it today. I think she's in the middle of a move.
I know. I'm thrilled for her. Miss her. Thrilled for her.
But filling in for her tonight is one of our favorites, friend of the show, Abby Elias. It's a bye.
It's a bye.
I like the second wave of laughter in there. But we are here live at 565 in Bellevue. Stop down on Thursday. I believe it's the first and third Thursday every month they do live comedy. Stop down on Friday and Saturday. They always have live music, so definitely stop down. It is a vibe. That's what it says on the back of the shirt. Stop down for the vibe. So I don't know that it's directly because Danny says that, or as Shay says, because of Abby, right?
Yeah.
So
it's a bye.
It's a bye. I'm not just a vibe. I'm a bye.
She's a bye.
It's a vibe.
So apparently that was started with Abby here, but we are here, like I just said, at 565. So definitely stop down for the vibe. Shay, Danny's not here. Do you want to hit the rundown bell for me?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Oh, I love watching you guys do that every week. It's so good. But let's see. We have a big show tonight. Like I said, Abby's here. But we also have Derrick Knopsnyder and we have Mike Travers. I'm so excited to have both of them on. They're both very, very funny. I was supposed to have Mike Travers on back when we did the show at my place in Bellevue.
Oh.
So that was like 2 years ago. That was right before we started recording here.
My God.
Yeah, and that was like during COVID.
It doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but it feels like it was forever ago at the same time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm excited to finally have him on tonight. I believe Derrick just recorded like a special at Seven Springs.
Yeah, I did not attend, but he did just record a special.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I did not record a special at Seven Springs either. So don't feel bad, Abby. I also did not do that this weekend. I did go to my sister's wedding, and it's my sister's birthday yesterday, so happy birthday and wedding.
Congratulations.
And in between, I saw the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Oh, shit.
What was it?
Murders of the
something
Flower Moon. Yeah, it was like 3 hours long, but I enjoyed it.
It was good?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I get fixated on things in movies, and his teeth were different than normal, which I like because it throws me off when there's like, I don't know, somebody in Les Mis or whatever. I don't know. I'm thinking of like Poppers or, Oliver Twist. The Artful Dodger wouldn't have pearly whites. You know what I mean? Jay?
I agree.
Absolutely. So it throws me off a little bit, but it's like so different from what he normally looks like.
Yeah.
So I like fixated on that. But no, it wasn't that
they
bad.
did not have veneers in the 50s.
No. No.
Could you imagine?
No good. Well, yeah, that was a good time. But yeah, a busy weekend. Shay, last week we had Brian Carruthers on. We had a real Abby. Have I ever talked to you about kangaroos? That's such a weird question.
I know.
No. Is it? Are your? Go on. Just go on. No, just go on.
I'm interested to think where you think that's going, or where you would assume. But
I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay, perfect. So we were talking about different mascots, and Kenny the kangaroo came up, and I was saying to Brian that kangaroos are like murderers. Like they're like. It feels personal because they like to go out in like a pond or a body of water and they'll murder like dingoes and different things in the outback that way, but they'll drown them.
Remember that movie Kangaroo Jack?
Yes.
Literally just about a kangaroo that jumps the kid from Stand By Me.
I've never seen it, but I can. That makes a lot.
I remember
of
that
sense.
they had that movie
Fuckers.
Joey. They had
Yeah.
it was a long run, I guess. I feel like they had a couple other animal movies. Do you remember the movie Polly?
Yeah.
They had that. They had Mouse Hunt, which is a classic.
Yeah, of course. Mouse.
Shay, have you seen any of these?
I've not. I've never even heard of any.
I think
of
you'd
these.
enjoy Mouse Hunt. I haven't seen it for a
I
while,
don't
but
watch
I feel like
movies
you would
with
hold up.
animals in them. I've never told you that.
No.
I don't watch.
Do
movies
you
with
not
animals.
like animals, or do you just not want them to die?
I don't want them to get hurt,
Okay,
and
fair,
it always
fair,
happens. Like
fair.
it's all like I won't watch Cujo. Like people are like, but he's like a horrible dog. Like, but not. He's
No,
a good
he was
boy.
a good boy.
Right.
I can fix him.
There you go. He's a good boy. Dogs are good boys and girls. Like, no,
Oh.
no, no. I've never watched a movie with. I've never seen what's the whale movie?
Free Willy,
Never seen it.
Yeah.
Won't watch it.
Babe.
I don't watch fucking King
They
Kong.
had Babe, and then they also had Gordy. Did you ever see Gordy?
I've never seen Gordy.
I remember my mom made me rent Gordy, and I was so pissed. Like I wanted like the Mighty Duck cartoon movie.
Yeah.
But for some reason that day she was like, "You need to get a more grown-up movie with. You can't be a cartoon." She was probably pissed at something else, but I got the wrath of it at the Farmore video, and I had to pull Gordy out, man, which was like the knockoff. Whatever his name is. What
I
did
love
I
how your
say?
mom decided like you needed to be a man. Like this was like
Yeah,
a
you need
Peter
to grow
Pan,
up.
Wendy growing up moment.
Yeah.
In this blockbuster video.
It was. I was either renting that or I wanted the Batman movie
Oh,
with like the mask on it. It's like the Curse of the Phantasm or something.
Yeah.
I could never read it. I still don't. But it was one of those, and she was just dead set on.
Was
like,
it a good movie?
Oh, I don't remember watching it at all. It was
Okay,
probably
you were
yeah.
pissed the whole time.
Yeah, fuck Gordy,
I'm
man.
not watching this.
And then they had it was Babe that we were talking about, and then they had Babe 2, Pig in the City.
Yes,
Right?
yes, I've seen that one.
A lot of people say the sequels don't live up to the originals, but Babe 2, Pig in the City, man.
Big in the City. It was a
Shakespeare
hit.
Perfect, man.
It was a hit.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. Let's see, what do we have on here? The opening thoughts, beer of the week. We have second half with Mike Travers and Derrick Knopsnyder, and then we have the new news. We're going to talk to them about their podcast, Bad Potato Salad. Oh hi, they just walked in. Hi guys. So we're going to talk to them about their podcast. Let's see, two comedians take down the most ridiculous Reddit stories to determine who's the asshole. So we're going to talk to them about that. And then we actually have some things. Producer Jess sent me over some stories. So we're going to read some of those, and they're going to give us their takes on that in the second half. Let's see, what do we have? Jimmy Carter update. Jimmy Carter is still live as of
JC.
now. Danny's not here to give her update, but in her absence, we have to.
I just have a love for Jimmy Carter, and it's just such a vibe. And I check in on him every day.
So there you go. So I feel like even though Danny couldn't be here, we should do our due diligence and check in on him. I don't even remember why that started, but that is just.
I wasn't here when it started.
Yeah, he was in
It's a
hospice
thing.
3 months ago. So we
Yeah, and then he got
found
out
him.
and was like totally fine. Like I find that crazy.
As
The
soon as
chances
soon as we started Jimmy Carter Watch, man,
he was
it's like Grandpa Joe getting the golden
literally-
ticket, man.
don't even get it
I know,
started.
man. Left out, man.
Oh
But
man.
we love to see the 39th Prez. I
I'm
looked that up
definitely
earlier.
closer to death than that man is.
Yeah, like for sure.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna see the pearly gates before he does.
but yeah, he's 99 years young, so good for Jimmy Carter. What else do we have on here? Don't Tell Comedy. I'm actually going to be doing that tomorrow.
Shit, okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
that I was talking to where they're doing it. It's in Monaca Brewing, and I was trying to do an open mic there. I was trying to talk to them,
okay.
and like a week later, I went in and I just saw that they had that, and I was like, "Oh, do you know Ronnie? Ronnie's the man." And I texted Ronnie and I was like, "This is a really cool place," and he was like, "Yeah, you want to do 5 minutes?" And I was like, "I'm 5 minutes
Okay.
away. I'll definitely stop."
Okay, that's perfect.
I was like, "That is not why I was telling you to get the breakfast smash burger," but I mean,
All right,
it
I'll
all
be
works
there.
out for a reason. It all works out for a reason, Shay.
Agreed.
The last thing I want to touch on that I have up here, and Shay was alluding to it a little bit earlier when we had Cass, who might have one of the best sound drops of the year with...
I have to take my pants off.
I love her voice on that.
I have to take my pants off.
I can just see her face. Like I hear it, I see her. Like
Same.
She was talking about that like demented jester doll.
oh yeah.
And I can't remember why that...
I don't know how that would match. I don't know how the conversation got to the doll to her pants.
Oh, it was
off,
every
but I love
time.
it.
Every time Dan was reaching for something, we would narrate it as if he was removing another piece of clothing. And I think Cass chimed in on that. But Abby, I'll let you listen to this. We went with Cass and Chuck and Jesse and Danny and the whole crew to go on that paranormal tour in Mars at the there was a barber shop and a tattoo parlor show.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And Derrick sent me a message and he said that he heard my name on it. Now, Shay, I played it for you earlier, right? I'm gonna play it again as loud as I can. I'm gonna let Abby hear it. Okay. They say that they hear Chris near the end. It's a 10-second clip. It's about like 7 seconds in. So
I can hear it. Go.
Now, to me, that sounds like it could be pretty much anything. But to the experts, they say Chris. So what do we take from this, Abby? Did you hear anything?
I just love that, like, whenever it allegedly said Chris, like, everything just paused. And they were like,
all of the static noise.
Yeah.
Well, that's how
I don't know how
that
those
machine
ghost
was kind of going. So the whole night it would be like...
Until it picks something out. So it was kind of like a radio when like you hit scan on your radio and it just scans until it finds a station.
How do those, like, ghost radio boxes work? Like, do they just set it to, like,
I think it's a
Spirit World
frequency.
FM?
Isn't
Like,
it like
they
a-
have that. They have scam. They have lie. No, but
I
I think it's just random that they pick up. But I mean, the light thing was kind of
Isn't
interesting.
it like a frequency thing?
I would,
Isn't there like
I
a
would
certain like
guess so.
frequency?
And then they
that
had the videos they would take around, like the iPad looking things.
that
had,
picks
like,
up.
the
I don't know
infrared.
exactly how that. Yeah, it's like an infrared thing. But we were at the tattoo parlor first, and they were taking the camera around, and they picked up a figure that was like laying on the tattoo bed. What name was that one? Was that Frank or Jack or something?
Jack was at the other one. They just said it was like a dark figure or something, I thought.
Yeah, and they picked up someone like laying in the bed, which I really believe in this stuff, but someone who was there in our group when we got to the barbershop and we went downstairs, he took the camera like around and couldn't pick anything up with it. So it was like a live shot. But it looks like when the camera picks it up, it makes it look like a stick figure.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a shadow.
Well, they had the shadow, and I think the way it goes is they pick up the parts, and then like the program or whatever sees the parts where they think like, do you
This
know
would be
like
the
when they
arms,
make
this would
video
be-
games and the guys are in the ping pong ball
Yeah,
suits or
yeah.
whatever,
Yes.
and then they see like the framing of them.
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
It's exact. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Well, yeah,
What do you think it said?
I
Did it
think it
sound like
could have
Chris?
said Chris. It could have just been
Like a-
another, like
I have two thoughts.
okay.
I have two thoughts. One is that it was nothing, which is pretty much what I think. I
Yeah.
think it's just chance, whatever they heard. I mean, we listened to it for almost an hour. They could have heard anything by
Yeah.
that point. Number two, it's me from another universe talking to me because it sounded like my voice to me.
I was about to say, what would a ghost want with you? Like, do you have any sort of unfinished business?
I don't think so, which is
No,
why I
you
think it's
owe, like,
me
your
from a...
grandpa a lot of money, or
I've never met my grandparents other than my grandma.
Oh, really?
No. Yeah.
Huh.
So maybe it's my
Okay.
grandparents talking to me.
Maybe.
This is exactly how that goes down. And then you're like,
That
oh,
would make
I feel
sense
a
why-
JC.
That would make sense why the voice sounds like you.
Well, have you ever seen Interstellar? I don't want to go down this rabbit hole too far.
No, but like, wasn't it like Matthew McConaughey was
Yeah.
trying to reach Matthew McConaughey the whole
Yeah.
time?
So he like goes so far to Gargantua, which is like this giant black hole that's like
Yeah.
100 million times the mass of the sun. And he goes into some kind of tesseract, which is like the fourth dimension kind of thing. And he talks to him, or he knocks a book over to like his former self. That's what I think it could be. So
What
it's
if
one of
that
those.
is what it is? What happens if it's like not ghosts? It's just like other people in a different dimension, like that are living their life right now.
Shay, let's cross that bridge when we come to. Is kind of how I'm living that.
I've never seen the movie, but I've seen clips of it. I'm gonna explain it really bad, but the clip that I seen, it was like in a house, and they like rolled like a toilet paper rolled down, and it like kind of like went into like an abyss, and it was like a family who was like, they were in their universe, and then there was a family that was like the same exact to them in a different universe. Like
I don't think that's the same movie.
I don't think it's the same movie.
Okay.
No. I'm talking about a different one. I have to figure out what it's called. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, please.
It looks pretty cool. I didn't watch it, but yeah. So I mean, parallel universes. That's like legit as fuck.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah,
totally. I'm
absolutely.
more interested in that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love spooky season.
Well, yeah.
shows, But like, I'm more interested in that than like the paranormal.
I
and shit
sometimes
like
like get myself to believe, like, I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but sometimes whenever I have dreams about me, something that's happening with me, that's not a past memory, that's not like something that could have like had people in there that I didn't know, that
Yeah.
I'm very much convinced that I'm like being able to visit
right because
me in a different universe.
because your brain can't make up new faces. So
Right,
like the random
exactly.
people in your dreams
or people that you've
you've
seen.
seen, yeah, but it could just be someone you've never seen like in this universe. It could
Right.
be like
Somebody in a different one.
Yeah.
Especially whenever you seem like you're very close. Like in my dream, I'm like, I know this person. It's not
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's just like I'm being able to visit.
Yeah.
And it like,
My dreams are always that there's too many people coming in and I'm bartending.
no.
And I'm like, oh my God, I can't find peach schnapps. And it's a big deal. In the dream. That's like the worst dream. But hopefully that's not me in a parallel universe.
can't.
So I will
Parallel
stay.
universe, she was asking for peach schnapps. That's
That's that could be what I heard from that. Chris, schnapps, but it cut out
Peach
there, man.
schnapps.
It cut out there.
Shot.
Unfortunately, I was gonna ask about that because I was looking up their clips for that they do with their wives, and they're really funny, and we'll talk to them about that, and we'll link all the links. I need to find a better
Link
way
the
of saying that
links.
because every single week I say that and it feels stupid. So we'll
love
find
it.
a better way to link the links, but we will do all that. But I'll go down a rabbit hole every time. Every time I see like a skateboarding video, a crow video, or a space video anymore, I just like it's like 40 minutes. Then I have the toilet paper outline on my ass. Sitting there. Just so anybody who sees me post anything, it's probably done on the toilet 90% of the time.
I totally get it.
But you know what? Let's talk about our beers real quick since they're here. We'll fly through that, and then we'll take a break, and we'll come back with Derrick and Mike. But let's play the music.
If I get drunk, well, I'll pass out on the floor now, baby. You won't bother me no more.
I need a beer. I need a beer.
If you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend, and I'll say, I think I have myself a beer.
I need a beer. I need a beer.
This week we have from Rusty Rail Brewing, we have Pumpkin Swirl, Pumpkin Spice Ale, Pumpkin Spice Roll Ale. Now, Shay, have you tried this? I know you and Abby were dabbling over there.
Yeah, no, I really like it.
This is tasty.
Yeah.
Abby,
it
are you
smells
normally
good. I like it.
Are you normally a pumpkin beer fan? You're normally a
Hell
beer
yeah.
drinker,
Oh
right?
yeah, I'm normally a beer drinker, and I'm normally a pumpkin spice girly. So like when the two connect, it's like the two sides of my personality.
Oh,
Like just
I love
coming to
it.
peace with each other.
it's the swirl.
Yeah.
swirl when they swirl
Swirl
together.
girl, man. We gotta
I'm
get you
super
on that.
basic when it comes to pumpkin. Like I want pumpkin shit. I want pumpkin roll. I want pumpkin coffee.
Yeah.
I'm
Shay,
Just a
now
basic
I
bitch.
misspoke, and I should probably take this time to apologize because I misspoke a couple weeks ago when I made the accusation that you have had a pumpkin delight in the past, and apparently you had not. Now you just tried one 2 weeks ago, and I stand by this. It's the best.
Oh, it was
It's the
absolutely
best
delicious.
snack cake going.
Yeah,
But,
no, I loved it. I never had one, but I trusted your judgment talking about it a couple weeks ago. But yeah, you brought some. I tried it, and I don't even know if
rest
I've
is
ever
history.
even seen them. Like it was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Unfortunately, I went out to get the orange Oreos. I got the peppermint Christmas ones out
know,
already.
yeah.
Abby?
Yeah. It's not even fucking Halloween yet.
Like
I
I don't
and
want
they
to see
just took
Christmas
down all
shit.
of the spooky shit. No, bring
Yeah.
up those skeletons.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Five Below and there was a bin of Halloween stuff, probably just like left over, and then like 15 bins straight of just nothing but fucking sparkle.
There's
no.
still a week.
Christmas. I know.
Yeah.
Are we old for saying this? Because I remember my parents saying, like, they won't even, that's my parents' voice. They won't even go past Thanksgiving Thanksgiving or whatever. Like, let Thanksgiving happen, and now we
and then put out your Christmas stuff. Who the fuck? People aren't even decorating for Christmas. I don't think. At least I think that like as a society, everybody agreed to not start decorating until Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, or at least like November 1st, like after Halloween.
Yeah,
like I can respect like the November 1st.
Okay, I can. I can agree.
Let Halloween happen.
Yeah, man. Let Thanksgiving. It's what Jesus would want.
Exactly.
Absolutely, and it's his birthday, right? Shay. Now that reminds me. It does remind me. Let's get back to the beer. Now, I want to let everybody know before we rank these beers, we have them on a 4-star level. It's like Michelin stars. They're all good. So, don't ever take it the wrong way. 1 star we have, I guess it helps to know. It is the Guy Fieri Flavor Richter scale. So it is based on stuff diners, drive-ins, and dives own, Guy Fieri would say. So 1 star, we have Gangster. 2 stars. We have Out of Bounds. 3 stars, Shut the Front Door. And 4 stars, the highest you can get is Flavor Town. Shay, I'll let you go first. What do we think of Pumpkin Swirl?
Last week I liked our beer, but I think I went Out of Bounds, and I should have gone Gangster because I like this one more than last week's, but I'm not obsessed.
That was the Lumberjack O-Lantern.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Out of Bounds this one. I do like it. I will drink it.
I mean, it is out of bounds.
It's definitely pumpkin spicy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Abby, what do we think?
This is the 4th time I've done the show. So far, I've had...
That might be the record then.
Oh,
Sorry to
really?
interrupt, but it's a big deal, man.
It is 4 times.
Hell yeah, I will...
Yeah.
I'll drink to that. But
Here.
Yeah.
yeah, I have had 2 Shut the Front Doors and 1 Out of Bounds. I really fucking like this.
Yeah.
We're going to reach the Flavor Town someday. But today is not
Oh.
today. Today is not that day.
My hand was hovering.
No. Maybe once I reach the 5-timers club, maybe when I get that jacket.
Yeah.
But I think right now I'm going Shut the Front Door.
Shut the front door. Pretty good.
I agree with Abby wholeheartedly on all of that, and we will have to get her fitted for a blazer going forward. Let me taste this one more time.
Definitely a blazer is needed for 5.
Shut the front door. Pretty good.
I'm going to Shut the Front Door. It does have a good flavor, but it's kind of a light flavor. I feel like it's a thin kind of flavor, where I like a little bit more of a punch.
Thickness.
What's the ABV? It tastes light.
6.
Is it 6? It's still a little bit heavier than I thought, but
I thought it would have. I thought that it would have been higher for how it tastes.
Yeah.
no, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It's not like it's strong or like.
Yeah.
It's nothing like too intense, but I don't know. It's something in it just made me feel like it was going to be like
Plus
at least an 8.
Plus something with just like fall beers. It's usually they're like overall higher.
Yeah.
But absolutely, that it's always a pleasure to taste the beers with you lovely ladies. But these gentlemen are sitting right here, so I don't want to make them wait any longer. So we are going to take a quick break, and we'll come right back.